Hi friends, welcome to In the Kitchen. I'm Ian Holtzclaw, your host. I wanted to start this YouTube series basically because everybody in my life has been telling me that I needed to start documenting all of the crazy things that I'm making inside of my home kitchen. So I like to bake, I like to grill things, smoke things, I'm a pretty good cook as well. So I figured why not try it? So welcome. Today's episode, I am wearing red because it's almost Valentine's Day, and I figured why not do some delicious sweets. So when you think of Valentine's Day, what is the one main dessert that everybody thinks about? Chocolate covered strawberries, exactly. So I figured why not take that delicious dessert that unfortunately does not ship very well because I want to ship these to friends across the country, and turn it into something that I can ship, which is a cookie. So I figured why not do something cool, such as make a heart-shaped cookie that has one side that's chocolate and one side that's strawberry. It's so cute and so delicious and actually pretty easy to make. So stick around and I'll show you how we do it. Okay folks, here is my baseline cookie recipe. I've been playing with this one for about a year now. I like to use a kitchen scale just because it's easier and faster for me to measure things out inside of one bowl instead of messing up all these little tiny measuring cups and whatnot. So I start with 1 stick of butter, 4 ounces. Pretty low butter to flour ratio in this one, but I like it. It seems to work pretty well. So a stick of butter, 4 ounces of light brown sugar, 3.5 ounces of white sugar. So you're going to cream all that together into a stand mixer. Cream it for at least 8 minutes. I know it sounds like a long time, but it needs that time to really do the chemical processes, yada yada. So once the 8 minutes is up, add an egg at a time, a large egg at a time, to the mixer until it's well incorporated, and also add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So after all those have been incorporated inside that stand mixer, then over on the side I combine all the dry ingredients together, the kosher salt, the baking soda, baking powder, and the flour. Dump all that into the mixer at once, let it mix until it's incorporated, and then you're going to add your mix-ins, whatever favorite things that you like, but you need at least 10 ounces of mix-ins, but this recipe can take up to 22 ounces. So fill it full if you want some big old cookies. I like to use some white chocolate chips and freeze-dried strawberries. That's the jam. You want to make sure they're in there. You want to squeeze this a little bit. You want to like it. Okay, that's good and crunchy. Here we go. Add your stuff. Whoop. Yum. Open it up. Oh! We're safe. They weren't open. Okay, now turn on your blender just a little bit to mix, just to incorporate. You want it a little violent. Okay, that looks pretty warmed up enough. Y'all. Oh god, it smells so good in here. Woo, and the strawberries is nice. Alright. So now I'm gonna take this and do something with it. Alright, spread out some saran or some clear, some plastic wrap. There we go, that's what I'm trying to say. Get you some plastic wrap. to scrape your bowl. Bloop. As possible. And it's like, yeah, okay. That seems good. Alright, put this in the refrigerator for 4 to 24 hours. To make the chocolate chip cookies, you'll use the same baseline cookie recipe as before. The only difference is you'll be adding 3 tablespoons of dark chocolate cocoa powder to the dry ingredients. You definitely want to get the darkest you can find. That really makes the flavor taste really good. Even a black cocoa powder would work good in this. Okay, so we've got a nice blended up batter here. So let's add our flour. The only difference to this flour and that flour is I added I added cocoa powder. Hershey's dark cocoa powder. Okay, this. Alright, start a mixer very low. You don't want to mess. Alright, blend this up until it's incorporated. Chocolate. Yum. Alright, see how it's starting to knock around? It means it's almost ready. Gorgeous. And the milk. Yeah. Looks good. Alright, now we add the chocolate chips. So I am using a mix of semi-sweet baking chips, dark chocolate, semi-sweet. That's probably about, I don't know, 5 or 6 ounces, and then a full 10 ounces of bittersweet dark chocolate. 2 chocolates inside of a chocolate cookie. Yum. Alright, mix it together. So it's well incorporated. Yum. Chocolate. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, so now you have your chocolate chip cookies. Your chocolate chip cookies. Now I really want to just do that. Oh shit. Scrape the bowl. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Scrape, scrape, scrape. It's so heavy. Okay. now that you got that monstrosity scooped out, wrap it up. Keep it in your refrigerator for 4 to 24 hours. Mush it down, make it even. Okay friends, so after your 4 to 24 hour refrigerator time is up, retrieve your cookies, your strawberry and your chocolate. Now, I ordered off of the Amazon some very large heart-shaped cookie cutters. These are about $4 or $5 pop, something like that. Not too bad, but not the cheapest thing ever either. So what I want to do is I'm going to use my, 4-ounce cookie scoop to get half and half of each. This is going to be fun. Here we go. I'm going to start with chocolate first because it's a pretty stout dough. I actually think I can probably just manhandle this one. So if I can manhandle this one, maybe I'll do this one last. I'll start with this one, so I gotta use a cookie scoop. Bear with me. Surrender. They smell. God, they smell good. Okay, so it's open enough. I'm gonna scoop some out. It has a lot of stuff in it, so it's a little hard to scoop. Yeah. Alright. Now, if you want, you don't have to use a heart-shaped cookie scoop. You can just combine these two together. But what I would do is probably do a whole cookie as 6 ounces. That will make a pretty big cookie. So 3 ounces by weight of each. That's probably what you're shooting for a pretty nice big Valentine's cookie, or just cookie in general. Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna smoosh it. Oh yeah, that's fun. Okay, you don't want it to go all the way up to the top because these will rise a little bit and they'll spill over the top of your cookie mold because we're gonna actually bake these cookies inside the mold. All right, so a moosh. Yeah, I like that. It's pretty good. All right, let's do this one. Get in there. Oh yeah. It's very therapeutic. You can get some aggression out. Lose a cookie. All right. Oh, this is parchment paper on the little quarter sheet. And you see, I can even lift it up and move it. Okay, that's good. All right, that looks good. Let's hit the chocolate. Going in. There, I've washed my hands. And before we started all this fun stuff, I set my oven to 350 degrees. These are gonna go probably for about 25 to 30 minutes because it is a pretty thick cookie. Now you'll be surprised at the texture difference on these, like the chocolate chip or the chocolate cookie. It is very, I don't know, it's cakey, fudgy. No, not cakey, very fudgy. It reminds me of a good brownie. I really like it, but it has definitely a much firmer texture than the strawberry cookie. So you not only get a difference in flavor, but you get a difference in texture. And that is a lovely, lovely thing. All right, almost done. Oh, that's so cool. It looks so neat. All right, remember, mush down there hard. And then on your cookie cooker itself. Mush it hard too, down, because you don't want it leaking off the bottom. Mush, mush, mush. Okay, that's pretty cool. Alright, you see, before. Alright, let's go put it in the oven for 30 minutes. Actually, you know what? Put it in the oven for about 15 minutes, then rotate it, and then do it, probably check it at about 10 minutes, 12 minutes, something like that. Alright, I'm gonna take them cookies. Put it on the top shelf. And then set your timer for about 12 to 15 minutes. Okay, so we have been cooking for about 15 minutes. I'm going to turn them. Wow. It looks so good. Can you see how awesome that is? Oh shit, don't lose them. Okay, we're not gonna break them just to show them. Those need probably about, I'm gonna check them at 10 minutes for those. All right, or 12 or 15. You just gotta use your eyeballs. Be back in a few. Okay, all right, friends. We have cookies. They have been in the 350 oven for exactly 24 minutes. They look gorgeous. I'm gonna place them up here to cool for them. Okay, so I've removed the cookies from the oven after about 22 minutes at 350 degrees. They've come out very nice and golden brown, looking good, smelling delicious. So these guys, actually I'm gonna let them sit for about 5 minutes inside the cookie molds on the cookie sheet to kind of cool. Then I'm gonna... Okay friends, so it's been 5 minutes. It is time to rescue our cookies from the tray. These guys is hot. They're mega hot. Alright, I'm going to let them calm down and sit probably for about... Alright, so it's been about 15 minutes. I'm going to take the cookie, I'm going to flip it over. You're going to kind of mush around the edges. You want to make sure you brush everything off around the sides. Alright, just keep on pushing. Believe me, it will eventually pop out. See? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Make sure you go around the edges. Just be real gentle. You are just shimmying it out. Oh, oh, oh. Look at that. Ta-da. Now, you flip her over and she looks beautiful. All right, let's do that one more time. So I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna kind of push at the bottom. You'll feel where it's nice and firm. And you'll have little edges around the corners. You just wanna scrape them off. Just kind of push all around the edge. Okay, make sure you get the center. Alright. Now make sure you do your chocolate side. Okay, it's almost there. We keep on just gently pushing. So you don't want all this effort to end up with a broken cookie. All right. Almost got you. Come on. Come on. Yeehaw. Got it. Oh. Uh-oh. Looks like there's a piece that got hung. Ah. Nom, 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 nom. That's good. Look at that. No broken hearts here. Ta-da! All right, guys. And that is how you make, that's good. That's how you make chocolate strawberry cookies. We'll come back in a moment after they've set up. And these need to sit at least half an hour. Okay, friends, welcome back. Here's the moment we've all been waiting for, taste test time. All right, so we've waited about 30 minutes for our cookie to officially cool, and it is good because I can handle it. See, I can pick it up. All right, there's this chocolate side. There's a strawberry side. Looks good. Oh, let me show you the back. Looks great, doesn't it? I'm excited about this. All right, so do we break our heart? Do we go down the middle? I want to go like at the edge here. Let's get the tip. We'll get a little bit of both. A little chocolate, a little strawberry. Look at that. Ah, that looks so good. All right, I'm going right here for it. It's a little crispy. Yum. It's got really good chocolate. It's so chocolatey. But you get that little bit of you get that little bit of strawberry from the strawberry white chocolate cookie. It's a thick cookie, but it is worth the effort. Yeah, that's good. You can really taste the butter in there, and you can really taste the strawberry. Just a little bit of that dehydrated strawberry, I think, goes a long way. It's amazing how good that tastes. Okay. Well, guys, I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me for a little while and watching my first episode. So please come back. I'll be making some more stuff soon. All right, we'll see y'all. Bye-bye. Hey guys, if you like what you watched, please hit like and subscribe. I'll be back with more videos soon.